Alright, time for some big boy hauling.
Not the big boy hauling.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Then we go to sources, window capture. Select the window to capture, veto tube. Click on the me, filters, effect filter, chroma key, remove the color chroma key, and then zoom me in to an ungodly position. And then switch sources to this one. Dude, I got a freaking Bible study PNG preset.
That's nice.
It's that Orthodox background I have plus Orthodox Jesus as my PNG. Gather, children, as Jesus reads to you his word. Is that silly or what?
It is silly.
But would he approve is the question.
He should.
He's like, oh, yes. Yeah. Because then if I go back to Moop, I can switch the veto tube thing to a different preset, like the Ranger guy. There we go. I am very smart. Because now I'm just me in front of my house.
I think after this I might just go over to Alaska and start exploring for bigger parts. Well, more upgrades.
Yer. And my CPU is only being used 5% of capacity. That's crazy. That's awesome. It's pretty cool. Because I can go to a black transition screen and then switch the veto tuber up, and then there we go. I've set it. I gotta run these by the shoe bill man one more time. Make sure I got this down.
Alright.
So I'll be back in a sec.
There it is.
Can confirm the Gospel Hearth guy is Orthodox.
Alright.
I said, why is the brain rot man Orthodox?
Well, I'm going down a hill.
How bad? Like how slow?
It's bad. I'm going to try to attempt to cross a river with this very big thing I'm hauling.
Bruh. I shared them the brain rot with my Jesus preset.
Yeah.
So I was like, Jesus was preaching brain rot. He's like, it's weird, but if it brings in the faith, it works. I even tried streaming my Fresh Prince DVD. It worked. Bro, I think I may need to launch a complaint against a certain brand of toilets.
Why is that?
When you flush it, it goes like... It's not like powerful enough. The one up here is like... Sound like Donald Duck dying.
Yeah. Donald Duck dying of all things.
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like he's getting strangled by a man or something.
He's getting strangled by Mickey Mouse because Mickey got sick of his shit.
Yup. And I found the new favorite flavor of ice cream.
What's that?
Butter pecan. Or as I call it, a grandpa flavor. It seems like a grandpa flavor if you think about it. Yeah, one of them 1,000-pound sisters is wanting to have her wedding in Waverly Hills.
Yeah.
That's not only from a non-spiritual perspective. That's in bad taste.
It is.
From a spiritual perspective, do you want demons in your asshole? Pardon my French. Do you want demons in your pooper?
Nobody wants that.
Then don't have your dang weddings at an insane asylum, or I'm gonna throw Lay's kettle cooked Cajun spice flavored chips at your face.
Brothers, we have Robert De Niro starring in the
And he said De Niro. I said it's De Niro.
cartoon Daffy Duck Quackbusters as
Quackbusters
Hey,
is
the
good.
one I did not know that came out in like 2009.
The DVD?
Yeah. Unless you're meaning the actual movie, because I don't know when that movie come out.
back in the 80s.
Die.
Because I got a copy of it on a 4-disc collection, but I still got it.
Collection. One of my favorite comedies of all time. We have Ryan Reynolds and Just Friends, as well as Monogram Matinee Volume.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna look up the Cheyenne Blu-ray unboxing. I just remembered that.
That's one of my granddad's shows that he watches.
Same with mine.
Them old TV westerns.
Wait, hold on, wait. Granddad, is that Cheshire or Red Corn?
Red Corn.
Oh, yeah.
The scary one. Well, they're both scary.
You're like, oh, they're both scary. I'm like, yeah, you think?
Red Corn's more scarier.
Man's been the knob. Of course he's scary.
He's also one of those
Most
old native
knob
men that don't play. He don't tolerate shit.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
It sounds like it hurt.
He put a dent in the titanium door.
For what reason? Content?
I don't know anymore. I said, that's some shenanigans Diesel or Logan would do.
No, we would blow it up.
Of course y'all would.
We would send it up
Y'all-
into space.
Y'all are doing the Whistling Diesel durability test on a fridge.
Nah, we don't do whistling diesel type stuff.
But imagine if you did.
No, it's gonna be jackass level shit. We're gonna be hiding out on golf courses.
Wee Man getting launched out of a chair. I still die at that.
Wee Man's like the only one that kept himself in decent health.
Yeah.
And we'd be jumping cars too. Like, what's that? That's a Flying Crown Vic.
That's a lot of teams.
Oh my god, they got so many teams in Japan it ain't even funny.
I mean, there's that one with 12. I'm like, that's too many Power Rangers.
Imagine if they would have brought that over here.
They kind of did with Cosmic Tree. They said, yeah, we're going to use your Zords, but not your suits. There's too many of you. And here's my solution for that. Use past actors so you don't got to do any character development.
Hell, hire me, I'll do it.
Let him be the black one. The black one's a big old bull robot.
I'll be a Power Ranger. I wanted to be a Ranger.
I did too.
Imagine that, you see me on an actual episode of Power Rangers.
Or worse, I see you on a reboot of Family Matters getting beat up by Urkel.
Or helping Urkel. I mean, and Carl would be like, Urkel, who's that? Oh, that's my friend. Where'd you meet him? The reservation.
Well, hi, Laura. I met him on the reservation.
Carl wouldn't even question it at that point.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him on the reservation.
Shakes his head. I mean, he made friends with that guy Waldo.
Yeah, we're going to be building stuff. Be some nitty level inventions.
I'll say this to both of you. That Spanish style don't hit like the spicy Mexican. I've grown accustomed to the kick of the spice. Gonzo, what have you done to me?
You mean the Cajun spice or the actual Spanish
There's
stuff?
whatever spice is in that spicy Mexican rice. And the Cajun. What have you done to me?
Oh, that's you. You wanted it, but it's helping you out in the long run.
and it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the nose being runny.
That's just it cleaning out the sinuses. It's going to be like that for a while.
I love it.
That's like if you're sick and everything's stopped up.
Eat your spicy chip.
Or you can just put a little teaspoon of it in some water and stir it up.
Or if you got a sore throat, put some cayenne pepper in your lemon tea.
You can do that at any point.
Woohoo! That'd clean you out good.
Play your bloodstream out too while it's at it.
Whew.
Currently, we are off-roading in Alaska. That's what SnowRunner is. It's off-road hauling.
Why do I feel like I would unironically like that?
Because it's cool. You know, funny enough, it was actually the Spin Tires demo that actually kind of got me into doing off-road content.
Really?
That and watching those Russian off-road logger truck videos, those guys are crazy. They got them big.
So.
They got them big Russian 8x8s, just flooring it through like mud up to your knees. Plus that, some of those trucks they got. All right, like some of those trucks are sold. They don't have heaters. They have like an actual stove in the truck. I did not know that until I actually saw it. And I'm like, is that a wood-burning stove? Yes, it is. He just shoves in like a little log off in a stove, and you just see like a smokestack.
Good lord.
That's Russians for you. But also, that's also how I kind of got a Russian following.
Yeah.
Even though the comments were in Russian, I'd comment on the video anyway, and then it's like a bunch of Russians started showing up watching my content.
Yeah, from the American men.
And it wasn't just Russians, too. A lot of Eastern Slavs, well, just Slavs in general, just started showing up.
Is this a new Sabrina collection from Archie Comics? Oh, it's a full collection of the Kelly Thompson and Veronica Fish's version of Sabrina. Okay. I thought it would have been like classic Sabrina. I was about to be like, ooh. I like classic Archie, not that new wave stuff. Reminds me too much of Riverdale. Ew. Riverdale. Cringe.
No, Archie's Weird Mysteries was good.
That, I will admit, that's the last time Archie was good.
I actually watched that.
It's on Tubi.
Look, it's also on
In
YouTube.
Heck yeah.
Of course, what was funny is that I would be, like, sometimes I'd get up early on Saturday. And that would be the very first thing playing.
What does Zach Galifianakis do to get roasted by Jennifer Lawrence?
It's Zach.
You shouldn't eat any more pudding.
Yeah.
You know what I would ask him if I ever met him?
What?
Why does your last name sound like a strand of marijuana?
It really does.
It better be good with a name that long. That's all I gotta say.
Facebook Marketplace continues.
However, I don't touch that shit anymore.
Big box filled with movies and a Blu-ray.
Freaked you up, didn't it?
I wasn't one of those people that I was just, you know, smoking it every hour of the day. I'd smoke it probably once or twice a year. The most I ever smoked it was like 4 times in 1 year.
Dang.
And yet there's people talking about, I can't live without my marijuana. Well, 1, you're psychologically hooked. 2, marijuana has all kinds of properties. And 3, when you smoke it too much, you gotta have more of it.
That's how addictions go.
Because for 1, you smoking it all the time. Now, that's just you running from a trauma you just haven't confronted yet.
Player with the cable, with the remote.
It's the same. It's the same thing of doing acid.
This old dude I know.
Which
You
I've
wanna
actually
come cook,
done.
Crystal, please.
I'd ask my diaper-wearing granny, but her wheelchair wouldn't fit in the RV. Let me guess. Oh, hey!
I love that.
Chiral age or some shit.
I have stumbled upon the Japanese cute metal women.
Baby metal.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Sue Metal is 27?
Yes. You didn't realize those women were in their 20s?
No, I knew they were older than me. I hadn't kept up with them in a while.
That was kind of funny how someone accused them of being teenagers and they're like, we're grown.
We are in our 20s. We look young because we're Asian.
You'd be surprised how young Japanese women really do look.
Oh, I know.
I lived over there.
Oh, poor Eric trying to date a 30-year-old Japanese woman afraid she's jailbait. He would do that. He'd be afraid. How does one get a canker sore?
You don't want to know.
It involves sexual relations, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Ugh.
Now does that name, the Canker Sisters, make any sense in Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Oh, ugh. They was for the streets.
They was for the trailer park.
They is the trailer park. What you mean?
You want to know something else that's funny about it? Alright, you know the episode where they try to use reverse psychology on the Canker Sisters? Have you ever noticed that first opening scene involving Eddie and Lee Canker?
Uh-oh.
Have you ever noticed how the soap conveniently falls to the bottom of the shower?
Hey, yo. Oh, no.
Eddie got caught up in the shower.
Ugh.
Yeah, they made a prison joke. In a kid's cartoon. Or I'll type one even better than that. Darkwing Duck.
Hey, yo.
Alright. This is more of... You know, I might save that for when we bring it up to Eric.
Oh, no.
Because Eric's going to know what I'm talking about.
Ugh.
Because that episode was foul. Just for the joke they made in it alone. That you cannot do this day and age because you would get canceled.
I
it
want to
bad?
delete the... I want to delete the internet.
How bad is it?
Listen.
I pooped. My Power Ranger pooped.
Bitch, you are over 30. What is wrong with you?
What did she say?
I Power Ranger pooped.
Does this bitch have autism?
I don't know. I think she trying to do like a... I don't know.
No, she doesn't have it. That's just an insult. She's just cringe.
Can we delete the internet?
Please, just set nukes off already.
Oh, that's alright.
That's crazy though.
It sounds like it.
That kid said, "I ain't paying 34 for that, you nut job." Dang. Somebody whip that kid.
Somebody get a switch on his ass.
34 is a good deal for that sort of Zelda game. It's Link's Awakening for the Switch. Oh no, Gonzo, here you go.
Wait.
This is a Super Sentai theme. You'd like this one. That's Ninja Storm.
That's nice.
In Japan. It was wacky. I'd watch me like it if I watch it.
Eddie, what's the name? What is it?
Alright, let's try Holland again.
Chucky's like, no, my name's Chucky. Actually, what he says is, did you say Chucky?
What's my name?
Console.
Did you say Chucky?
What? No, not even close.
I like that. Chucky.
Not gonna believe what happened.
You have 30 days in which to spend $30 million. If you
Am I just now seeing clips of Brewster's Millions on TikTok?
Looks like it.
That's a good movie, too.
can do it, you get $300 million. There's gotta be a catch. Of course there's a catch. You have to spend the $30 million. But after 30 days, you're not allowed to own any assets. No houses, no cars, no jewelry. Nothing but the shirt on your back. You can donate 5% to charity and you gamble another 5% away. But you can't give this money away. And that includes buying a whole diamond for some bimbo as a birthday present. You can hire anybody you want, but you gotta get value for their services. I know what you're thinking, Brewster. You'll buy yourself a dozen Picassos and use them for firewood, right? Wrong. You must not destroy what is inherently valuable. That's instant disqualification. Well, Brewster, what do you think? You can have a...
I know what inherently valuable means. Something you can pass on to your child that's valuable.
Yes.
Hey, I learned.
$1 million right now. Forget the whole thing. Or you can go for the big one, Brewster. The $300 million. But if you fail, you don't get diddly. You have 30 days in which to spend.
Well, there's going to be a ranger showing up at this Comic-Con Saturday.
Which one?
A Blue Ranger.
I don't know which blue it could be.
We'll take a pick and I'll tell you how close you get.
Justin.
Yes. First try, you get it.
Ew. Ew. Cringe. F Justin. All my homies hate Justin.
Why does everyone
I don't
hate
know why
Justin so much? What did Blake Foster do to deserve that hate? Okay, it's what didn't he do?
I was about to say, did you want me to go into detail with what he did?
Oh, you might as well.
So he promised prop-type turbomorphers for fans, for like actual metal,
Oh.
like $200 ones. Come to find out, that falls through and he gives us cheap 3D printed plastic. And you can still see the scan lines.
You know, maybe I should break out one of my old morphers and say... However it was they said it in Turbo.
Shift in a turbo. No, wait. The crib version. Shift into your mama's house.
What are we doing? Robbing people's mamas now?
Shift into your crack den. TJ, no, not the crack den.
TJ, why are you robbing people? You're not supposed to do that.
Dude, TJ is one of the only brothers to be both a blood and a crip. Am I wrong?
No.
Name me another black man who was both a red and a blue ranger. Oh, wait. That's what I thought. The woman's missing very liberating conversations because of Baldur's Gate. Well, not liberating, more just weird.
I'm paying half attention.
So you heard me say that TJ was the only man to be a blood and a crip.
Yeah.
That was a Power Ranger actor I liked.
Oh, okay.
I like
He
him
played
too.
a red. He was a red for one team and blue for another. I said, bro's a blood and a crip. He's a double agent. Is he gonna be green for Grove Street next?
Nah, that was Joel. No, that was Joel from Lightspeed Rescue.
And Damon.
Hey, yeah, Damon too.
What's that make Katie?
Fuck if I know.
What's the yellow gang from San Andreas?
Vagos.
Yes, that makes her a Vago. She ain't even Hispanic. Was there even a Hispanic yellow?
Originally, there was supposed to be a Hispanic girl that did actually play,
Yeah, it was Audrey Dubois. Yeah.
and she begged for more money, and they said, "Get the fuck out."
They said, this is non-union, you're going away now. Babe, that's the glory of non-union productions. If someone asks for more money, you can fire them and hire someone who will still do the job for dirt cheap.
Real.
Yay! I love non-union work. He says, Fury losing his job. Blade, don't you gotta go bed?
No.
Legasp, you don't have work? Of school work?
I'll get it done.
Well, what exactly are you going to school for?
Psychology.
Oh, that's nice.
If it's because she rewired my brain, she works on me psychologically.
No, I don't.
You should.
It's above my pay grade.
How is it above your pay grade?
Ain't
It's
no
a lot
fix-
of work.
Ain't no fixing me. I'm too broken. If you think about it, Gonzo pretty much fixed me for the most part. And that's just because I asked.
It's what you wanted.
Uh-huh.
You were like, "Hey, how do you do this?" "Okay, do X, Y, and Z." Hey, it actually worked.
Denied charge for $69.95. Yeah, good. Fuck Thrive. Thrive is shit. Mammy, why you gotta use my bank account to get more of that Thrive crap?
As long as she's putting money in it.
Here's the thing, I didn't have enough for that. I had 4078, so it denied the charge.
I had to go back to the garage. I was almost out of gas.
Survivors I went and did by daylight. Who are these people?
And
No,
there's-
not the Warrens. No real life people.
And there was no way I was going to make it to the gas station with what I was hauling. Wasted a
Yeah,
whole
he's
tank
hauling
of gas just to get out of the mud.
He's hauling my metric shitload of Chick-fil-A sauce. Not actually, I'm being funny.
I'm gonna say something, and people are just gonna like think it's the craziest thing ever.
Do it.
I'm not really crazy about Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, I see the appeal, like, it is good, but I'm not like, oh, Chick-fil-A sauce. I think the Chick-fil-A ranch is better than the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Here's the thing, who the fuck would put ranch on a sandwich?
You'd be surprised.
It's good, okay?
I think I hurt the woman. I'm sad now. I'm sorry.
It is good. I like to put the ranch on the sandwich. I put ranch on a lot of stuff. I have a problem.
I know, Judge. I'll try it myself too.
No, I'm just joking. I'm not like that.
What if I kind of want to try it though?
Go ahead. It's good.
Do you actually put it on the sandwich though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try this shit now.
It's
Well, obviously
good.
she
I
puts
like
it
it.
on
I
the
also
sandwich.
dip. Put it on a sandwich, and I dip the fries in it.
Like, cause I made that turkey sandwich with that metric shit ton. You saw the metric shit ton of spinach I've been putting on my sandwiches.
Yeah.
I put a shit ton.
I need to get
Spinach
some
is good.
spinach.
What I did was, I'll put the sauce on the top bread piece. Like, I'll put a decent glob, then I'll put a piece of cheese on there, and I'll like spread the sauce around the bread with the cheese, so I don't get my fingers all sauced. And boy, is it good. And then I realized I'm out of bread, so I can't make sandwiches.
Stupid
I'm
ice.
sad again.
Listen to this. I'm going to Japan. Kimono and see my mom's
Damn near messed up my tires and my suspension. Yeah, it messed up
The
the tires.
suspense is killing me.
Alright.
I am not cutting out shit with a jigsaw. I don't trust my hand with a jigsaw. Because jigsaw's handheld.
Stop bailing on summer trips with friends.
What is this? Things from the Bible that have never been found. Let's see. Noah's Ark. Well, gee, I wonder why. Garden of Eden. No, we're not allowed to find that one.
That's protected.
What state is it that has the life-size scale of Noah's Ark and you can like go on it and everything? What state is that?
That would be your boyfriend's state.
That is Kentucky?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ark
for some reason
encounter.
okay. For some reason I thought it was Alabama. I don't